everybody, and happy Sunday. Hope everybody's had a good Sunday so far, had a good Saturday, and yeah, weather's okay here, kind of cloudy, kind of rainy. Made sure I got all my errands done this morning, and so we'll spend an hour to 2 hours possibly playing Company of Heroes here on our Windows XP gaming machine. So I picked this game up probably a few months after it came out, back in 2008ish, I think. I saw it looked interesting, so I grabbed it, and initially I was playing it on my Windows Vista laptop that I had for school, and it worked quite well. It works okay-ish on Windows 7. Windows 10, it gets a little iffy. But we should have absolutely no problems with it on Windows XP, because the two OSs listed in the system requirements are Windows XP. Windows XP and Windows Vista are the two listed on the back, so we should have absolutely no problem playing. So let's see, what other announcements do I have? I don't think I really have anything else. Other than make sure to tune in Tuesdays and this coming Tuesday and Thursday for the next 2 episodes of our playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Let's kill the scroll. And let's dive in. Alright, we've got 2 options. We can start the tutorial, or we can do a campaign, being that I've already... Well, it's been a while since I played it. Let's jump into a tutorial, being that I haven't played it in a while. That way we can kind of remember the keyboard commands and all the other nifty little things we need to remember.
Welcome to Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes is a real-time strategy game that focuses on frontline combat, capturing key strategic points, and leading your company to victory.
Alright, would you like to go through the basics before starting the rest of the training? This will teach you how to select units, give them orders, as well as control your camera. Sure.
Welcome to basic training. This training exercise will cover unit selection, camera control, and basic orders. During the game, you will receive objectives to complete. Here's an example. You can see your objectives listed on the left side of the screen. Moving your mouse cursor over the objective icon reveals its description.
Okay.
Try this now and move your mouse cursor. Good. If the objective is off-screen, an arrow will point to it. For training purposes, the description and direction arrow will remain on-screen. Good. Now, we will cover how to select units. This is a rifleman squad, the basic infantry unit. Note the rifleman icon and the squad's health bar above the unit. In Company of Heroes, you issue orders to squads, not individual soldiers. A squad needs to be selected before you can give them orders. Left-click on the rifleman squad to select it.
Ready for the crowds!
Good. You can see they're selected by the circle on the ground around them. All selected squads are shown on the selection panel in the middle of the taskbar. You can access the squad's abilities from the command panel on the right. The mini-map is shown on the left side of the taskbar. It displays an overview of the entire battlefield. To get more information about anything on the taskbar, move your mouse over it. This will display additional information in the help text. Here's an engineer squad. You can select several squads at the same time by holding the left mouse button and dragging a selection box over both of the squads.
You tell us where, I'll tell you when.
Excellent. You can see both squads in the selection panel of the taskbar. You can cycle through each squad in your selection by pressing Tab, or go directly to a squad by left-clicking on their squad icon in the taskbar. Try this to cycle the rifleman squad. Good. You can now give orders to this individual squad and use their special abilities in the command panel. Left-click on the group select icon to return to the group selection. Good. Our engineers are being deployed elsewhere. We will now cover unit movement. All basic orders in the Company of Heroes are issued using the right mouse button. To issue a move order to your rifleman squad, right-click on the indicated location.
On my ass and
Good.
stay there.
In order to move units outside the immediate viewable area, you will need to pan the camera. Moving your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen pans the camera in that direction. Try this now, and pan the camera to the left. Good. Now follow the objective arrow, and pan the camera until you see the road intersection. Excellent. Now, order the squad to move here by right-clicking on the indicated location. Good.
It's all starting to come back.
Good. Now you get the basic idea. Left-click to select units, right-click to issue basic orders. In Company of Heroes, you can rotate the camera to see more of the battlefield. To do this, hold down the Alt key on your keyboard and move the mouse to rotate and tilt your camera view. Try this now. That's it. To return the camera to its default position, press the backspace key twice. Excellent. You can also zoom in and zoom out with the mouse wheel. Try this now. Fantastic. Again, pressing backspace will return your camera to its default position. Company of Heroes is best played from the default camera position. Let's move on out. Issue a move order to the indicated position up the road. To do this, notice that as your squad moves, they reveal more of the surrounding landscape. This is the fog of war. Your units can only see what is immediately around them.
Moving!
Well done. Your squad is in position. An event queue has appeared on the left of the screen to let you know that enemies have been spotted. Click on the event queue, or press this. An Axis patrol is moving in and trying to capture our strategic point. Notice that enemy units are shown in red. Your units are shown in blue. Right-click on the enemy troops to attack them.
Weapons ready. Left element. Attack when
Notice your mouse changes to an attack cursor as you mouse over the enemy squads. Enemy unit down.
We're laying it
Good job. Now, let's get that strategic point back. Right-click on the strategic point to notice your mouse changes to a capture cursor when you mouse over a strategic point.
We've got
Excellent. This concludes basic training. You've earned your stripes. You have learned how to select units, move the camera, and how to use the right mouse button to issue basic commands. Click Continue to return to base.
Alright. Now I think we've got it under control, figured out how. Oh, we've got more training. Infantry combat training. Might as well. Refresh our memory on everything.
Welcome to Infantry Combat Training. We'll be commanding an airborne infantry squad and learning how to use cover, flank the enemy, and use abilities. So far, we've issued commands with the right mouse button. However, using abilities from the taskbar is done with the left mouse button. Left-click on the flashing button, then left-click on the indicated position to deploy your parachute. Your squad is parachuting in now. In Company of Heroes, using abilities is always done with a left mouse button. These guys are airborne infantry, elite paratroopers that can be airdropped anywhere on the battlefield.
Airborne, welcome to France.
The red shield displayed next to the squad's icon indicates the squad is exposed. Exposed squads are especially vulnerable to enemy fire. Let's order the paratroopers into better cover. Select your paratrooper squad. Right-click near the indicated objects to move your paratroopers into cover.
Move it, Airborne. Right element, move it up.
The yellow dots on the ground show areas of light cover. Light cover offers limited protection from enemy fire. Good. The yellow shield icon over your squad shows they are in light cover. Let's move again. Right-click near the stone wall to move the paratroopers into heavy cover.
Put the back into it. Covering fire!
The green dots represent areas of heavy cover. Good. As you can see, the shield is now green. Your squad is now in heavy cover.
Alright.
Time to move into enemy territory. Let's use the Attack Move ability. Remember, targeted abilities like Attack Move are confirmed with a left click. Left click on the Attack Move button in the taskbar. Then pan the camera to the target location and left click.
Safety's on.
Squads using Attack Move will automatically attack the enemy and then continue to their destination. Enemy sighted. Good. Enemy patrol destroyed. Mortars, incoming. A Kraut mortar team has been spotted near the chapel. Attack the mortar squad by right-clicking on them.
We got him! Keep it up, Airborne!
As you've seen, your squads will automatically use cover when attacking. Good work.
Alright.
Notice your squad was promoted to veteran status. There are 3 ranks of veterancy in Company of Heroes. All units gain veterancy the longer they are in combat, making them more effective on the battlefield. Recon shows the enemy has set up a heavy machine gun team to cover the road. We need to take it out. Attack the heavy machine gun team by right-clicking on it.
Port on him! Watch your flank!
Your squad is taking enfilade fire from that MG. This is the MG's arc of fire. We need to stay out of this area. Order your squad to move to the indicated position to flank the machine gun. Excellent. Let's throw a grenade to destroy the machine gun team. Left-click on the flashing grenade icon in the taskbar, and then left-click on the machine gun team to set the target location. Using abilities like grenades costs resources. The machine gun team is out of action. Now, let's take over that MG-42. Time for a little payback. Capture the heavy machine gun by right-clicking on it.
Grab that weapon. Move to the sandbags. Airborne.
Excellent. You now control 2 squads, a heavy machine gun team and a paratrooper squad. Now, let's redeploy the heavy machine gun to cover the road using the Set Facing command. Select your heavy machine gun team. Hold down the right mouse button over the MG team and drag the mouse in the direction of the arrow. Release the button to order the heavy machine gun team to face in that direction.
MG, pack it up. We're moving out.
You can issue a Set Facing command to all squads and vehicles in Company of Heroes. Incoming enemy patrol. Notice that your squads automatically attack nearby enemies. Enemy patrol destroyed. More paratroopers are inbound to our position. Before our final objective, we need to capture the nearby strategic point to extend our front lines. Select a new paratrooper squad.
Airborne.
Right-click on the nearby strategic point to capture it.
Securing objective. Able Company has the
Good.
point.
This sector is now under our control. Time to upgrade your squad. Upgrade your paratroopers by left-clicking on the flashing recoilless rifle icon.
Yes, sir.
Recoilless rifles are heavy anti-tank weapons that are effective against vehicles and structures.
Oh, there it is, loading at the bottom.
Excellent. Notice the upgrade icon above the health bar on the squad indicator. Time to attack the enemy and clear out the area. Order your squads to destroy the enemy machine gun team defending this farm using what you've learned so far. Remember, use cover and grenades. Good luck.
Alright.
Airborne at your service. Make a run for it. Covering fire!
During infantry training, you learned how to use cover, flank enemy positions, upgrade your squads, and use targeted abilities like grenades. Infantry training complete. Dismissed.
Alright. That's 2 down, 2 to go. Basic operations training. Give that a go.
Welcome to Base Operations Training. During this exercise, we will cover base construction, how to capture territory, and how to build defenses. Our headquarters is located in this farmhouse. The HQ is your most crucial structure. With it, you call in reinforcements and off-map support. First, let's deploy an engineer squad. To do this requires resources. As you can see on your taskbar, you have no resources. For training purposes, we'll give you enough resources to get started, but normally, you earn resources by capturing territory sectors. We'll explore this later.
Alright.
There are 3 types of resources in Company of Heroes: manpower, munitions, and fuel. Manpower is your primary resource. You spend manpower to deploy squads and vehicles. To deploy an engineer squad, select the HQ now. Left-click on the flashing button in the command panel to deploy a squad of engineers. Notice the help text shows you how much manpower the engineer squad costs. Engineers are your basic construction squad. They can build defenses and base structures. Your engineers are ready for duty. Let's begin construction of a barracks. First, select your engineers. Left-click the flashing button to build a barracks. Left-click the flashing button, and then left-click at the indicated location to order your engineers to begin construction. Base structures can only be built near the HQ and on open ground. If the build preview turns red, you cannot build at that location.
Barracks complete,
Good.
as ordered.
The barracks allows you to deploy basic infantry troops to the battlefield and upgrade your squads. Time to call in a rifleman squad. Select your barracks. Now, left-click on the rifleman button. Again, notice that you have spent manpower to deploy the rifleman squad. The rifleman squad is now displayed in the build queue. You can cancel any item in the queue by left-clicking on it. Rally points can be set by using the rally point icon, and then newly deployed squads will automatically move to that location. You've spent all of your resources. We'll now show you how to earn more.
Okay.
Remember, there are 3 types of resources in Company of Heroes: manpower, munitions, and fuel. Let's start with manpower. A constant stream of manpower is generated from your headquarters and from the total number of territory sectors you control. The first number in the highlighted area shows the total amount of manpower you currently have. The second number shows how much manpower you are earning per minute. Munitions is the second resource. You spend munitions to upgrade your squads and use special abilities like throwing grenades. A constant stream of munitions is generated by capturing munitions sectors such as this one. Fuel is the final resource and is spent to deploy heavy vehicles, base structures, and to purchase global upgrades. A constant stream of fuel is generated by capturing fuel sectors like this one. The mini-map shows the location of all resource points. To get a more detailed view of the battlefield, click on the flashing button to bring up the tactical map. This is the tactical map. The battlefield is divided up into a number of territory sectors. Each sector has an icon which represents the location of the strategic point and the type of resource it provides. The more sectors you control, the more manpower you will receive. To return to the game view, click on the Exit button and we'll capture a sector. Select your rifleman squad.
Where are they? There they are.
Right-click on the munitions point to capture it. Right-click. Good. You've captured the point, and now you control the territory sector. As you can see on the minimap, the sector is now blue, indicating it is Allied territory. However, the sector is also flashing. This means it is out of supply, and you are not receiving resources from it. Bring up the tactical map to get a better understanding. The munitions sector you've just captured is here. As you can see, it's not connected to your HQ sector here. This means it is out of supply. Out of supply territories do not generate any resources. To bring the munitions sector into supply, you need to capture this connecting sector. Double-click on the strategic point symbol to zoom in on that location. Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point. Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point. Enemy unit down. Sometimes the enemy will be defending strategic points. Eliminate the enemy, then capture the strategic point.
Point is
Excellent.
ours.
Strategic points are vital in establishing your front lines and territory. Now, let's return to the munitions sector. The munitions sector is now in supply and generating a constant stream of resources. The resources a sector generates is indicated on its icon. Notice this matches your current munitions rate on the taskbar. Now, we need to secure the munitions sector to increase your munitions intake and make it harder for the enemy to capture. Now click on the flashing Field Defenses button. Left-click on the Observation Post button, and then left-click on the munitions point.
Come on, ladies, let's get that thing put together.
Building complete.
Now that the observation post is complete, the sector is secure. Notice that your munitions rate has increased.
Okay.
More importantly, the enemy will need to destroy your observation post before they can capture your sector. This area is crawling with German patrols. Time to defend our front lines. Select your engineer squad.
You tell
Click
us
on the
where,
flashing
we'll tell you
field
when.
emplacements. Left-click on the MG emplacement button, and then position it by left-clicking on the indicated location. Finally, set the facing of the MG emplacement to cover the northern approach.
MG emplacement on the double.
We're done building here.
Excellent. Enemy incoming. The MG emplacement will automatically engage. Fantastic. The MG emplacement is suppressing the enemy troops. They're retreating. However, the Germans know we're here now, and they'll be back with more troops. We need to fortify our position. In Company of Heroes, you can garrison local buildings which provide excellent cover for squads during combat. Order the engineers to garrison the nearby building by right-clicking on it.
I want a rifle at every window, you got it?
Good. Buildings can also be upgraded into a forward barracks, allowing you to deploy troops closer to the front. Select a local building. Left-click on the flashing button to upgrade it. Only buildings in supplied sectors can be upgraded into a forward barracks. Improvements to our HQ are finished. Now you can deploy infantry squads from this building in exactly the same way you do from a barracks.
Okay.
Now deploy a rifleman squad from your forward barracks.
It's all starting to come
Rifle
back.
squad
Excellent.
deployed.
Select your Rifleman Squad.
Get your
Use the
kid
Rifleman
form up.
Squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
Infantry, weapons loaded, move out!
Use the Rifleman Squad to capture the indicated strategic point.
Coming up behind you!
Oh, we'll take it, all right.
Use the Rifleman Squad to capture the indicated...
We've got the point! Rifle squad is being engaged!
Infantry, move!
The flashing yellow indicators above your squad shows that they are being suppressed. While suppressed, your squads will dive to the ground and crawl to avoid being hit. A flashing red indicator shows your squad is now pinned. Pinned units are ineffective and will take heavy casualties unless you retreat. Left-click the flashing retreat will break any suppression or pinning effects on your squads and give them a defensive bonus. Your squad is safe now, but they took some casualties. You can reinforce squad members, one member at a time. Select your Rifleman Squad.
Awaiting your
Click the
orders,
flashing
sir.
button to reinforce your squad back up to full strength. We'll have them back to full strength in no time. Squads can only reinforce if they are near a base structure,
We've
a
got
forward
new
barracks,
recruits.
or a half-track. Notice you have earned experience. You gain experience by capturing territory, building structures, and fighting the enemy. Once you've gained enough experience, you're rewarded with a command point. You can use command points to unlock special abilities. To do this, left-click on the flashing Company Commander button. There are 3 companies you can choose: Infantry, Airborne, and Armor. Each has its own special abilities and unique units. For training, we'll choose the Infantry Company. However, during the game, you'll be able to pick the company that best fits your playstyle. Click on the Infantry Company icon to select it. Then, click the Accept button to confirm. Here are the special abilities available to you as an Infantry Company Commander. The Defensive Operations ability allows your riflemen to build defenses. Click on the Defensive Operations button. Then, click the Accept button to confirm your choice and exit the Company Commander screen. Initiating. The Germans will be counterattacking. We need to defend this area with sandbags. Select your Rifleman Squad.
About
Left-click
time.
on the Build Field Defenses menu and select the Sandbags option. Left-click at the indicated location to start the wall. Now drag the mouse to the final location and left-click to order your riflemen to build a...
I want
Good.
a wall of sandbags.
Your
ready to
riflemen are now
fire.
building the wall section by section. Sandbags provide heavy cover. You can move infantry behind this wall to give them cover against incoming fire.
Sandbag's done. I see one more freaking bag of dirt. Coming! Rifle squad at contact! We got contact!
Enemy unit down.
Take cover!
You've earned more command points. Left-click on the Company Commander button to purchase another ability. Left-click on the flashing button to unlock a devastating artillery strike. Then, left-click Accept. Use the artillery strike ability to defeat the German attack. Okay, take cover. Enemy unit, stand down. Section is clear. Well done. During training, we covered how to establish your base, call in additional troops, capture territory, defend your front lines, and use company commander abilities to defeat the enemy. This completes base operations.
Alright, now we've got one more training and we'll be ready to dive into the game. Armor training.
Welcome to Armor Training. We've just got word that a convoy from Baker Company has come under attack north of our current position. Select your Sherman tank. Use your Sherman tank to move to the ambush site. There's the enemy. Order your Sherman to attack the Panzer by right-clicking on it. That was a direct hit, but it did little damage because of the Panzer's heavy armor. You need to flank the enemy tank and attack its rear armor, which is weaker. Issue a move order to the position behind the Panzer tank. Good. You scored a hit to its rear armor.
One more hit.
Tank incoming. Look out. Big hit. Now, let's look at the damage. That shot from the Panzer scored a critical hit and has immobilized your tank. Notice the unit information display on the taskbar shows the Sherman tank has suffered from a critical hit to its engine. Your tanks can be repaired in the field with the help of the engineer squads. Repairing a vehicle will remove any critical hits it has received. Select your engineer squad. Order your engineers to repair the Sherman by right-clicking on it. Order your engineers to repair the Sherman by right-clicking on it.
Repair detail, hustle it up.
Order your engineers.
get you back in the
Excellent.
war.
The repairs are complete. There are enemy patrols in this area. To increase the Sherman's effectiveness against infantry, upgrade it with a 50 caliber machine gun. Select your Sherman tank. Click on the flashing button to purchase this upgrade. Excellent. Notice the gunner on the turret manning the MG. Recon indicates the Germans have set up a base north of our position. Let's move up and take it out. Order your Sherman to proceed to the indicated location. Order your Sherman to proceed to the indicated location. Tank traps are blocking the road. Your Sherman cannot move through the tank traps. Axis infantry spotted. Look out, Panzerschrecks. They're targeting the Sherman's rear armor. Hold down the right mouse button on the Sherman and drag the mouse in the direction of the enemy. Excellent. Now the Sherman's strongest armor is facing the enemy. An enemy Panzerschreck's destroyed. We need to continue moving toward the Axis space. Those tank traps are blocking our path. We'll call in a Sherman Crocodile to help. Crocodiles are armed with flamethrowers and can be upgraded with a bulldozer that can crush tank traps and thick hedgerows. Select your Crocodile. Upgrade your Crocodile by left... Excellent. You can now activate the bulldozer. Now clear the tank traps by moving the tank through them. Excellent. Your tank moves slower while the bulldozer is lowered. You can raise it by left-clicking on the bulldozer button in the command panel. Now let's take out that German base. Use both your Sherman and the Crocodile. Flamethrowers are effective at burning infantry squads out of buildings. This completes armor training. During this exercise, we covered tank combat, armor facing, and using tanks to crush objects. Excellent work. Dismissed.
All right. No. No. Yeah, I want to quit. Should bring me to the main menu. All right, we will start the first campaign, Invasion of Normandy, Omaha Beach. We'll leave difficulty set to normal. And we will dive into the game.
beach. Use those defilates and keep moving. Do not stop until you reach the shingle. Clear the boat! Go! 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 Keep moving!
We fight today.
Naval companies scattered all across the beach. We need to get to that shingle.
Your ass.
Roxanne, don't stop unless you're dead or in cover.
Get to cover. You can't have MG.
Use the obstacle for cover. We're taking fire. Wait. Damn it. Move forward. Keep advancing. Grab any squad you can find and move
sir.
We have to silence those 88s. Sergeant, round up your men.
All right, listen up. First squad, prepare to move out.
Hot! Attention under fire from ground troops!
These trenches are good cover! Grenade! On that MG net! Comrade is not clear! Get some men over there! Clear out all the Germans guarding the approach!
Oops, I blew it up.
Gun crew is down. Squad is down. Yes, sir. Feet low. We got new recruits. Ready to fire. Understood.
Good job. One more to go.
Squad is taking small arm fire!
Next one.
Good work! There goes Delta! See your promotion! Down! Small arm fire! Yeah!
That's it. 88 battery destroyed.
Excellent job, man. Sergeant Conti, get on the radio. Tell HQ our draw is clear for the tanks to come ashore.
Secure the perimeter and dig in. Inform Dog Company that we are in position and waiting for them to come offshore.
Alright. We didn't complete a secondary objective, but that's okay. We completed the primary.
$700 men died that morning on that tiny strip of sand. Another 1,500 wounded, 300 missing, dragged into the waves. Pearson, Williams, Krasinski. All good men. By sunset, over 156,000 men had come ashore. The invasion had begun. Or, as Niceo used to say, hell opened its gates. The night before, the largest airborne operation in history dropped 3 divisions of paratroopers behind enemy lines. And their objective was to seize major roadways and prevent a counterattack that could jeopardize the entire invasion. Success on D-Day depended entirely on these men.
Hans, dein Fressen ist unter aller Kanone. Wird diesen Fraß nicht essen?
Bin ich deine Mutter, Arschloch? Dann koch doch dein eigenes Fressen.
angegriffen!
Hunter. Flash. Is this everyone? For now. We're scattered all to hell. We have to silence that anti-aircraft gun. Let's move out.
That gun is well defended. Williams, flank from the right, will take the middle. Use grenades when you can. Let's move out.
Keep your heads down, Airborne.
We got crap troops firing on us!
Enemy unit down.
Target! Grenade down! Target! We got crap troops firing on us! Fire! Fuck! Fire! Throw it now! Leaving fire!
Enemy unit down.
That's one less to worry about. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but the bad news is there are more of them in this area. We're gonna have to take them all on.
Our objective is to secure this area. The Germans have anti-aircraft sites at these locations. We need to shut them down in order to open up these drop zones. Until the sector is clear of anti-aircraft guns, we won't be able to drop our troops there, and the drop zone will remain closed. In addition, capture these strategic points to secure additional resources.
All right, man, you heard the LT. Let's capture that point and take out those AAs.
Watch for Jerry.
On your right! Coming up from behind!
Eyes open, boys. We're taking the point.
Point captured. Building detail, on me. Reporting construction complete. Got it.
Moving up on your right!
Squad, listen up. Fire right ahead.
shifting to counter our assault. Signal for a paratrop behind the Germans' flank.
Come on, Airborne.
Roger that.
Keep your asses down and secure me that goddamn point!
Find cover! Crowd patrol!
This road leads straight to our beachhead at Omaha. The landings will not succeed unless we control this road. To do this, we'll need to capture these strategic points. German patrols have been spotted along this road. We'll need some heavy weapons to take them out. Aerial recon shows that the Germans have a weapons depot here. We might be able to raid it for some more firepower.
If we're gonna take on a column of Kraut half-tracks, we better be prepared. A couple of landmines and some obstacles should help do the trick.
Enemy unit down.
Able Company has the point. Let's get it done. Okay, done building. Watch for Jerry.
Run for the sandbags!
Mining detail ready.
Moving!
Listen. Vehicles approaching. Watch for Jerry. Move it, Airborne.
Covering!
Move.
Right, where are the vehicles?
Enemy unit down.
Mining detail ready.
On your right, coming up from behind!
off commission.
Oops. I forgot there was more after it.
Our forces are taking casualties. Enemy unit down.
Reporting target annihilated! Through it now! Cover me! Through it now! Reporting target! Grenade down target!
Vehicles approaching.
Go! Watch your cover!
Airborne, let's move.
Moving on to the left! Moving up! Have you opened up on us here? Cover me! Airborne taking fire! Reporting target annihilated!
Building detail, on me.
Watch your flank!
Vehicles approaching. Building complete. Watch for Jerry. Airborne, now. Watch for Jerry.
Enemy unit down.
Airborne under fire!
Watch for Jerry. Let's move.
Here we go! Time! We got him! Keep it up, Airborne! We got him now! Fire! Get up there! Taking slow on fire here! Enemy fucking pineapple!
Enemy unit down.
Target annihilated! Airborne, taking fire! Watch your cover! Reporting target annihilated! Fire!
Keep it steady. Squad,
Yes, sir. On that weapon, take positions.
stand to.
Grab that weapon.
What are my coordinates?
Taking fire shots at us.
Let's put some fire on them. What are my coordinates? Let's
Airborne under fire!
Enemy unit down.
What are my coordinates? What are my coordinates? Put some fire on them!
Enemy unit down. Airborne replacements are ready to drop.
Understood!
Contact!
Airborne reinforcements are on the way. Enemy unit is down.
Get from above! Sound up, airborne! Rally on me!
Crowds have a beat on us! Taking hits!
Vehicles approaching.
Airborne is in the field! We'll take it.
Suck it out, Airborne! Taking fire shot now!
Airborne in the hot zone! Airborne is in the field!
Airborne reinforcements are on the way.
Trying to fire fire!
Paratroopers.
Eagles, brand on zero!
Enemy unit down.
Target is there!
Hoopah. Paratroopers. Jerry's waiting. Move it, airborne.
Crowds are firing on us!
Sound up, airborne! Rally on me!
Second. Let's get it done.
Back at full blast!
Enemy unit down.
Airborne taking fire!
Sound up, airborne! Rally on me!
Building complete. Mining detail ready.
Coming up behind you! Crowds opened up on us here!
Enemy
Vehicles approaching.
Airborne on me! Throw it now!
Crowds are firing on us!
Stand down! Enemy destroyed! Go! Stay low!
enemy unit down.
Reporting target annihilated!
Okay, done building. Mining detail. Watch your spacing and move out.
Drop fire!
Reinforcements are on the way.
With that patrol gone, we can secure all the sectors near the road.
Alright, so I guess that's all the vehicles. Hopefully. That took a while.
Airborne reinforcements are on the way.
All in for battle.
Infantry reserves en route. Reinforcement proceeding.
Help us! Help! We have enemy units! Airborne is in the field! Help us! Help you!
Reinforcement underway.
Airborne is active! Help!
Enemy unit down.
Contact! Crowd infantry! Holding target!
Enemy unit down. Infantry reserves en route. Reinforcement proceeding.
We got a bazooka! Oh, we'll take it. Cover fire!
Hoorah, paratroopers. One action. Let's get it done. Paratroopers here.
Southern Road sector captured.
Done building here. Paratroopers here.
Rock fire! Here we go! Rapid firing on us! Rapid fire!
Enemy unit down.
Squad's pinned down. Give them some covering fire.
Enemy unit down.
That's 1A down. 3 more to go.
Move it, people! We got an objective to take!
Watch for Jerry.
Covering fire! They're firing on our position! They're breaking! Keep it up! Watch your cover! This is our Eagle Company territory now! We're being hit by crowd infantry! Go! Stay low! We got him! Keep it up, Airborne! Coming up!
Enemy unit down.
Target and go! Stay low!
Watch your spacing.
Left flank moving!
Enemy unit down.
Move it, people! We got an objective to take! Rats are firing on us! Get them! Reporting target annihilated!
Munitions point is ours. Let's get it done.
Taking small arms fire! Construction complete! Find your cover!
Enemy unit down.
Target annihilated! We'll start the damn bullet and get it built!
We'll just slowly make our way, capturing and securing points.
Done building here. Looks like we walked to Berlin. Move it. It's not my fault. Watch your spacing.
Here we go! On fire!
Enemy unit down.
Get the leg moving! Taking rifle fire! Fire! On fire! Cover me! Get him! Reporting command! Cover! Grenade! Taking rifle fire! Army, move out! Cover!
Moving airborne.
Securing objective.
Point capture. Let's get it done.
Taking rifle fire! Construction's done! Back in the fight! Run for it! Run for it! They're breaking! Keep it up!
Enemy unit down.
Target annihilated! Get those legs moving! Here we go!
Keep your heads down, airborne.
Enemy unit
on that point, Airborne.
Krauts have a bead on us, taking hits! Krauts have a bead on us, taking hits!
Before we even get a shot.
They're blowing their horns! Bring their backs in the ring! Frank, open up on us here!
Enemy unit down.
Won't be bothering us. Move it, people! Eagles here! Return fire when you can, but take that point!
What was a mortar somewhere? Oh.
Point capture! Forward on! Fire your goddamn weapon! Enemy contact! Fire! Fire!
Troops firing on us!
Enemy unit down.
Well done, the damn bullets and can't fill!
We'll have him back to full strength in no time.
We'll take it, all right.
Hoorah, paratroopers.
That's it. Construction.
Airborne reinforcements are on
Yes,
the
sir.
way.
Eagles, chicken leg. Point cap, paratroopers here. Squad. Building detail, on me.
Down! Forward fire! Don't be here! Heavy on me! Okay! Stand up, Airborne! They're breaking!
Enemy unit down.
Target is history! Back at full fighting strength.
Dispatching airborne reinforcements.
Hoorah, paratroopers.
Alright, we'll wait for the few more so we get back up to full strength.
Hoorah, paratroopers. Hoorah, paratroopers. Hoorah, paratroopers. We're all reinforced.
30 cal, stowed and moved.
Watch for Jerry. Hoorah, paratroopers.
Airborne, moving to take the point.
Enemy unit down.
We got him now! Fire! Get him! Reporting target and annihilate! Turn fire when you can, but take that point!
got the point.
Road sector secure. Just one left.
Get it done. It's built.
Taking the objective. Contact! Ground infantry! Fire! On fire! Get him! Reporting target annihilated! Oh, we'll take it, all right. Wait! Move!
Get your ass in cover, you idiot!
Naval Company has a point!
Building detail on me.
On fire here!
Enemy unit down.
Run for it! They're killing the bastard! Go! They're breaking! Keep it up! On me! Move out! We have ground troops firing on us! They're fucking right down!
Enemy unit down.
Airborne target is dead! Watch your cover and follow me! I'm done with moving up! May have missed our DZ. At least we made it out of the plane.
Let's move, Paris.
Moving! Fire! On fire! Get down!
Enemy unit down.
Target is there!
Jerry.
Cover me! Advance! Move it, people! We got an objective to take!
That's what happens when you get enough firepower, you just run on through.
Munitions point is ours. Building detail on me.
Flash, you're with us now. Let's go.
Watch the fire! Position under fire! Run!
Enemy unit down.
But we
Watch
need
your cover!
support.
Follow me! Cover me! Move now! Run for it! Covering fire! Grab that weapon!
Excellent. Mortars and MGs.
Grab that weapon!
Load up squads.
MG squad, take a leg.
Keep it steady. Eyes on me.
Crew deployed. Mortar team taking the sector.
Squad taking fire! Position under fire! Ground troops! MG squad is drawing fire!
Enemy unit down.
Taking territory.
On me. Done building here.
Enemy unit down. Move out. Covering fire.
Get those boots working, boys. Mortar team taking the sector.
Enemy fire! MG squad taking heat! Yes, sir. We have ground troops firing on us!
Enemy unit down.
We have ground troops firing on us! Ground troops! Tear it down! Crew, take the territory! Got it! Crew, taking territory!
Able Company has the point. Building detail on me.
We'll see if we can't complete this mission. We're nearly finished with it, and then we'll probably call it a day.
Done building here. Looks like we walked him.
MG squad, shake a leg. Going for a walk.
Enemy unit down.
Roger that. Enemy unit down.
Let him have it.
confirmed.
There's just one left. Let's do it.
More crowds inbound from the west!
Deploy!
Enemy unit down.
Crew, deploy!
Grab that weapon. Give him hell.
Enemy unit
Target
down.
eliminated! Target marked!
Airborne, down from above.
To the walls.
Order team moving!
Order here.
Crew, deploy!
Roger that.
Airborne here. Fuck it down. Rally on me.
Enemy unit down.
We'll take. Paratroopers here. Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Airborne ready. We've got the point. Building detail on me. Airborne ready. Building detail on me.
Construction is done. Good enough for army work.
Grab that weapon. Try to get the wall.
Hoo-ah! Airborne. On me, airborne.
Yes, sir.
On me. On me, airborne. We got mine. Pressure space and move out.
Doing a little prep since I think I remember what comes next. So I'm doing a little prep work before we capture the last 2 points. Because I know there's only a limited amount of time you've got to prep before it, and I always run out of time. So if I can do some prepping now, we'll be good.
Mining detail ready.
Good work. The road is secure.
Okay, Duncan.
A convoy from the 91st Grenadier Division is moving down this road. Our job is to stop them. Recon puts the convoy a few clicks out, so we don't have much time. Use the bunker and anti-aircraft guns to create a kill zone, and ambush the convoy. Setting up obstacles and mines will hold the Germans right where we want them. Alright. Our boys will hit the beach in a few hours, and they're gonna need this road cleared of enemy movement.
You heard the man. Set up positions along the road.
Let's get it done.
That's what my prep work was for. I've got it laid with mines, because I only had like a minute 50. I can take that time to finish up anything that I want to do to fortify.
Vehicles approaching. Building complete. Here they come. Let's go. Move it, Kenworthy.
Hold your fire. Wait for my command.
Jerry.
Enemy unit down.
Open fire!
Confirmed.
Drop down a beat on it!
Aha!
The road's secured from here to Omaha Beach.
Hope Able Company appreciates what we've done for him, sir.
They will, Sergeant Kuroda. They will.
All right. So we've completed all 3 of the primary objectives and both the secondary objectives. It seems to be this will be a good spot to stop for today. I want to thank everybody who joined me. Do hope you enjoyed this game. It is one of my favorite games. Excuse me. But yeah, you'll be able to see this if you miss sections of it this coming Friday when I put it up on our YouTube channel. You can the easiest way to find us on YouTube is to head to YouTube and do a search for Deep Vault Gaming, and our channel should come up. And then I would suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, anytime one of our videos goes live or we post a video, you'll get a notification. You'll be able to easily get back to our channel and watch that video. You can also follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/vault_deep. That's where I usually post when videos go live, when we go live on our live stream, which I actually forgot to do today. I do apologize to anyone who missed it because I didn't hit my Twitter button. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/deepvaultgaming. I don't update there as regularly, but if I start to get more followers there, I'll be sure to update that as much as I do on Twitter. And if you want to support the channel in a more personal manner, head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/deepvaultgaming. I've got 4 different tier levels ranging from $5 to $50 that you can choose from to help support the channel. And all that support will go to helping us maintain our gaming machines, help maintain our editing machines, and help us purchase new games as they come out so that we can bring you guys more content in that of the newer games that come out. Other than that, have a safe rest of your Sunday. Be sure to tune in Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. for the next 2 episodes of our playthrough of The Outer Worlds. And that'll be all for me for today. I will see you again next Saturday when we continue our playthrough or playing of Minecraft. And then, of course, next Sunday for our weekly live stream, which next Sunday we'll be jumping back to a more modern game. We'll be playing Borderlands 3 next Sunday. So be sure to tune in for that if that is one of the games that you like to play. We'll be picking up wherever we left off the last time we played it. I don't remember exactly where that is. It's been a while since we played. But that's all I've got for you guys today. And stay safe. Have a great week. And I will see you again next weekend. Have a great day.